I wanted to get a very attractive girl. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm homeless.
All right. So
you would laugh at me, right? If I said I want that bad bitch.
Earlier, he said that the woman would have to lower her standards, lower how she wants to live or whatever. So if she did that just to be with you, then would she still be an Instagram model? And would you still want her?
I'm gonna clarify something real quick. A lot of ladies that are hearing lower their standards, what that actually is making what I'm saying is actually it's about making your standards actually realistic for who you are and what you bring to the table. So lowering your standards is usually because it's too high for who you are and what you bring to the table to begin with. So that's the starting point.
So if I'm an Instagram model and I have created something for myself.
Okay. And what is that?
Whatever I have created, I'm just speaking in general.
Is that a huge following? Is that a lot of money? What's
my lifestyle, the lifestyle that I have. So I make enough to where I can get my nails done, or I can get my hair done, or I can buy whatever. Yeah, exactly. So if I'm there already, right? And somebody, like I want to get with someone, or someone wants to get with me in a relationship, why would I expect less than what I'm already getting?
Okay, you read way too deep into my analogy. All I'm simply saying, because she wants a 1% guy. So I told her.
What is a 1% woman? Female?
No.
Doesn't exist really. And it doesn't really exist. And the reason why I say that is because
I'm the hidden gem, and so is the guy I'm trying to find. So.
Well, why are you?
All right, so what?
No, but wait. Oh my gosh, this is such a dumb conversation. Literally, the dating pool is not even 1%.
Pause.
Majority of
what makes you different though?
I'm just independent. I really don't need a man unless
these
for
girls
a family.
on panel.
This is such a dumb.
Like I feel like a lot of these girls like want a man, but I don't actually strive for a man. I want the man to come to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I'm not out here searching for a man or being like I need to be married by this age. I understand. I actually put it in better perspective when he kind of explained it. You're wasting those 15 years on this, and I'm like, okay, well maybe like I do. If I'm not married by 25, this plan B is like, you know. I'd be open to fostering kids at the end of the day.
I really
okay,
like
so
your,
one of your
walls.
I guess things that you said makes you special is that you're independent.
Yeah.
Do you think men care about that?
Yeah. Well, they care because they want you to be codependent on them. They want to take
They
care
want
of
to
you. They want
fuck
to
you.
guide you.
They want to fuck you and your ass and your pink twerking.
All right, let's go back to her real fast, and we'll address this. Okay, let's go with her. Chris, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Let's ask, bro. Like,
bro, just take a seat, man. Just leave. Just leave. Let me run this shit, bro. Okay, let's go to you first. So you read way too much into my analogy when I'm talking about the Instagram situation.
Well, I wasn't just talking about the Instagram. I was just saying.
Well, you're trying to peel it black to explain it. All I'm saying is, like, if I'm a homeless man and I'm a bum, I cannot expect to get a bad bitch. That's all I'm saying. I use the Instagram model just as a placeholder term.
No, yeah.
But I'm talking about a very attractive young woman.
No,
I cannot attract her because my sexual market value is too low. That is the equivalent to a woman like her. No offense. That might be physically attractive, however, has very bad characteristics that are not conducive to a good long-term relationship. Okay? Because guys that are in the 1% are going to want something in return from their woman, not just looks, because beauty is common. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I feel like
Beauty
it's the same for
fades,
women,
too.
though.
No, well.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's the same for women.
What's the same for women?
That women don't just want looks; they want something else. Also.
Precisely.
They want to be.
No. That
both people want to be.
Precisely. Okay. So who has higher requirements? Men or women?
Facts.
Depends on the person.
Okay. In general, who has higher requirements? Women or men?
Do you want me to answer what you?
Yes,
want
Jasmine.
Just in general.
Answer it like you, Ivana.
Who has higher requirements? Men or women?
Come on, Jasmine. You can do it.
I can't answer that question, I guess.
You don't know that women.
For the rest of you, who has higher requirements in general, men or women?
Women. Men would fuck anything. Men would do anything.
Women have higher standards, right?
Women have higher standards.
Oh, okay. Good job.
Okay. So since women have higher standards, right, men have to bring more to the table, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Jeff, don't laugh, nigga.
This is pulling teeth. I don't know why we're not acknowledging the very basic facts.
The most selective.
People should just be of their word.
I'll make it even simpler for you. The most selective men don't even come close to women that aren't as selective. The pickiest guys don't even come close to girls that aren't that picky. That just goes to show the big difference between a man's selection and a woman's selection. Men fuck who they can, women fuck who they want.
God's fucking you, and you.
So this whole situation, like you don't, bro.
Believe it or not, another way to look at another way that I think can be really effective to look at it, and I've actually used this in different discussions with folks, is kind of how it relates to like when you go for a job, right? When you're going for a job, what do you bring with you? You're
selling yourself.
Yeah, your job description. Mm-hmm. You know, you wear the part.
Your portfolio.
Your portfolio. Your resume, right? And imagine if you slid over your resume, and the job that you wanted and everything that's on the resume had nothing in common. Completely irrelevant.
Are you listening to that?
Like,
you just said?
Yeah. Completely irrelevant to what it takes to get the position.
Yo, Myron.
You like, but I did 3 years.
No, she needs to pay attention to this. Can you say that one more time for her? Because she didn't listen at all.
Yeah, no.
I got distracted.
No.
When you slide your resume over for a job position that you say claim to want,
okay,
and then the person looks at the not job description, your resume,
okay, and
they look at it, and they're like, well, this is a pretty interesting resume, but this has nothing to do with the position that I'm trying to hire you for. And you're going off about, wait, I worked 3 years at Chuck E. Cheese, and I worked at Chick-fil-A, and I've done this and done that. And they say, ma'am, this is a job for accounting. Mm-hmm. You would be like, okay, but I want the job. And they were like, yeah, but you're not qualified for this position. Right. None of the prerequisite things that we're looking for in terms of experience, in terms of what you bring to the table, in terms of your credentials, warrants me picking you over the other candidate whose resume does show those things. Mm. So if you want now you claim, as of right now, in your early 20s, I don't care about this. This isn't something that I want. Unless you can project this out for the next 60 years, at some point in time, you may actually feel differently. So if you do want the position of being a wife, it would behoove you to actually get out of your head and thinking, I don't need to care about this. I don't need to change anything. I don't need to adjust anything. Because when people get on the other side, it's insane. It's really, really difficult. So what's on the resume of a woman who's ready to fill the position of a wife?
Are we talking about a nowadays woman or a traditional woman back then?
Of all civilizations in all periods of time, there were things that they had to have known that the man that they want would want. Mm-hmm. So if you don't know that, I'm not shitting on you. That just means, all right, I got to put a little bit more time into me. Spend some time with wives. Spend some time with older women.
Well, I'll tell you this, she's already fucked, and I'll tell you, you're being way more polite about it. Yeah. See, you said I'm independent. By being a wife, by definition, that means you are.
I did all that wifey shit before. I'm just.
Okay, be quiet for 2 seconds. Okay. Be quiet for 2 seconds. You need to listen because you have a very hard head, and it's very obvious that you've dealt with retards, and no one's told you that you're not as smart as you think that you are. So let me be very clear about this. The first thing that you put out there was saying I'm independent. That is fundamentally antithetical to being a wife. By being a wife, by definition, that means you are dependent. So if you want to be a wife and find a guy, you need to shut the fuck up and be dependent. Being independent will keep you independent in perpetuity. You got to pick one. And I'm telling you this as a guy that's a higher earner. We don't want bitches that talk back to us. Multimillionaire, I'm going to tell you, all of us think this way. We don't want women that talk back to us, that tell us I'm independent. None of this bullshit. Because I could go get a girl that's 21 that's going to shut the fuck up when I tell her to. And she could put the fries in the bag and she don't got to do it no more.
I'm going to shock y'all with what I'm about to say.
We don't care about independent women.
I'm going to shock y'all about this. He doesn't have to be a millionaire to feel that way either.
Exactly. Higher earner guys.
I'm not a millionaire yet. But way before I could get to that point, I feel the same functional way. And I learned with time that when I started to respect myself more and prioritize the women that just get it, it's way better than trying to mold a woman into being the one that I'm looking for. Why would I have the time for that? Why don't I just deal with somebody who just gets it, likes me, treats me well, respects me, changes and adjusts the things that she was doing on her own without me? When she's realizing and seeing, well, I want to do life with him, it makes sense for me to adjust these things. One of the things that should be on your resume is the ability for you to be teachable.
Here's the other thing too, I will say, ladies.
Yes.
All men feel this way, whether they make $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, it doesn't matter. Their ability to be honest about it is contingent upon how much money they make. So
there you go.
Once he makes $50K, he can't really tell you to shut the hell up because he needs you to make money and work with him. $100K, hey, you know what? Cut the hours back, chill out. $200K, $300K, that's when he starts telling you shut the fuck up. Over that, he's not even going to tell you to shut up no more. He's just going to go get another girl and divorce you or leave you or whatever it may be. So I think women need to understand that a man's honesty, a lot of the times with what he wants, is contingent upon his income and his status, right? And the more status income he has, the less he's going to talk to you.
Facts.
So I'm telling you guys now, I'm warning you. You want a guy that makes a certain amount of money? He's going to expect something in return. Your guy that wants $80K per year, that's going to be a guy that's higher earner that's probably going to make more than that in the future. He'll listen to your back talk for a year, 2 years, 3 years. At some point, he's like, man, fuck this shit, bro. He's going to get rid of you. That back talk shit is not hot.
7 years?
Men hate it.
If you don't get this, 10, 15 years from now, you're going to be talking about the man you're going to be sharing. Okay? Damn. Because that's what's next on the list. If you think, oh, that'll never be normal in America. Oh, we didn't think OnlyFans was going to be normal. Now it is. Mm-hmm. We didn't think a lot of the industries and things that's going on 10, 20 years ago that we have now, we didn't even know that men and women not being able to get along and have conversations without disrespecting each other was what it turned into right now. In the future, unless you're planning on being single in perpetuity or dating women, if you don't get this lesson now while you still have the youth on your side, the option is going to be you reaching out, hey sis, how you feel about a sister wife? How you feel about, can I be number 2, number 3? Because that's what's next. Because a lot of women would rather stay alone than end up with a guy that they really didn't want.
She's laughing, but he's dead ass. I'll tell you guys, I'm never going to be monogamous again. Every single girl I deal with, I tell her, I'm having multiple women. Well, I don't like that. Yeah. Well, that's too. I don't give a fuck what you like.
15 years from now, marriage won't be on the table, is what I'm basically saying for most of y'all.
I can say that because there's only one of me and there's thousands of millions of you, so I can say that. I'm telling you, ladies.
That's when the guys are super conceited like you. You guys are so conceited.
It's a number.
Hold on. You're a millionaire. Hold on.
Hold on. I had to earn. Hold on. Stop for 2 seconds.
You don't care?
Stop. I had to earn this ability to be conceited. I had to earn this confidence.
Yep.
Competence leads to accomplishments, which leads to confidence. It's different. Women, you guys are born with your confidence because you guys, maybe a Maybelline, whatever the fuck, makeup, titties, whatever. Men, we have to fight for our confidence. We have to fight for our ability to be accomplished. And once we do get the title, people say, damn, other guys want to be like us, other women want to be with us. So yes, I am going to be conceited because we have to earn that.
Drake.
Women don't earn their conceitedness. You're 22, you haven't done anything.
Wait, what?
But you're very conceited, right? So you, another, what were you saying? You were going to say something?
Well, I was going to say, so then what was the point of feminism if we didn't have to earn our conceitedness?
Women never had to earn their conceitedness. And I would argue female conceitedness is a problem. It's a big reason why a lot of you guys stay single. It's a big reason why you guys don't perpetually can never stay happy with a guy because you guys think you're worth more than you really are. But the reality is, there's a lot of women like you. That's the problem. You guys don't see that. You all want a 1% guy, but you guys are all 99 percentile chicks.
Yeah, you fine.
Would you call yourself a high value man? Would you call yourself a high value man?
That's a gay term. I hate that term. I think you can never call yourself that. That's what other people might attribute to you. But what I am saying is that men that are conceited, men that are that people say are cocky or whatever, 9 out of 10 times they've done something to create that cockiness or conceitedness because we must become. At 18 years old, I'm useless. Ain't nobody inviting me to a fucking yacht party. Right?
No.
Ain't nobody inviting me
but
to a mansion party.
99% of women don't want you because you want multiple women. And women don't look for
You know what's
that.
interesting? Okay. Actually, most women will break that rule for the right guy.
Yep.
They break that fucking rule all the time.
What about you breaking that rule? You just said you're with multiple women. Like, that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
So if the right woman were to come into your life, you would break that cycle.
No.
Okay, then. So why should she?
Because there's way more of her than me. It's very simple. Supply and demand, ladies. Ladies, it's numbers, right?
But like
Supply
financially, like where's your value? Like what's your value?
What do you mean by that?
You say there's only one of you.
Network.
Yes.
Why is there only one of you? Because I've seen billions and billions of the same you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Billions?
Billions?
Okay, thousands.
We saw 1% on the screen.
Thousands.
I'm saying we saw 1% on the screen.
She's seen many.
Okay, so let's be honest here. Do you think there's more attractive men or attractive women?
Well,
why is it all about attraction at the end of the day? Beauty fades. Like you're talking about, you want a good girl, traditional.
But here's the thing. That's the problem. See, thank you for proving my point. Beauty is your main commodity. Thank you for proving my point even further. Beauty is a woman's main commodity.
That's not true at all.
Yes, it is true. Because you're a model.
I don't think
you get
I
paid
think
to
we're
like show your
getting off
tits.
topic.
That's not true because
want a
we
boob
don't
job.
have tits.
You want a boob job? Why?
No, we're getting off topic.
I
We're
think
sorry.
you guys are definitely
Okay, you guys,
mistaken.
Chris.
What about the few percent of women who work hard for themselves?
Hold on.
They do it
Hold on one
themselves,
second.
and they
Hold
do
on
it
one
No
for
one
second.
gives a
Listen.
fuck about a woman working hard or
That's
making
why
money.
you have 20 different
Nobody
girls
cares.
that look
Don't
the
crash
same.
Nobody cares. Yo, look.
And that's why there's
Here's the
millions
difference.
of you.
Here's the difference. Okay, let me be very honest
That's
with
just
you.
blunt.
You're a cute girl. If you worked at McDonald's or you did the cosmetology that you do, no one would care. You'd still be able to get dates. If I worked at McDonald's or I did what I did, it would really affect the way for me to get dates.
I think that's cap.
That is my point.
I think that's cap because he's an attractive guy.
I would struggle with girls.
He's a
I-
cute
I-
guy.
I appreciate that.
Attractive.
Cute?
I appreciate
Very
that. Thank you.
attractive.
I appreciate that. But ladies,
Which fuck up?
Chris, stop. We're gonna play the show.
I don't know what ethnicity are you, but you know I'm not into black guys.
Nigga, man.
He has 10 different girlfriends, so you can't even try it anyway.
Ladies, that's not what's important, okay? Because here's the thing: a male attraction. Let's go with that.
That's
Oh,
where
you're
your
handsome.
value's just
A
down.
male attraction.
It's down.
Male attraction
But it's
does not
not
go as
just
far
love.
as female attraction. I'm never gonna get into a club for free because I'm handsome. I'm never gonna get invited on a yacht party because I'm handsome. I only get invited on a yacht party if I know the right people. I make a certain amount of money. I have a network. You, on the other hand, can get into that yacht party or get into social situations because of your beauty. A woman's beauty burns brighter and stronger, shorter period of time, but it goes way further. A man's handsomeness doesn't get him anywhere, unfortunately.
Alright.
So it's not the same.
I mean, I met a lot of male
Black chick
models,
left?
but I
I
get
don't
it.
believe
But
that.
no,
left?
bathroom. Oh wait.
Now
left?
Black chick is leaving.
Oh yeah, that.
The glue was getting into her head.
What time is it?
As well.
So,
I mean, like, it's
real quick,
fine.
ladies, because
wait.
between what Myron's saying, what I'm trying to communicate, same with Chris, I have a very, very short story, and I hope it could be helpful.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I was 29, about 30, I had to fly to Chicago. My family lives out there.
Love Chicago.
And when I got my layover,
Both of them leaving?
yes, I had a layover in Atlanta.
Right.
And it was only for like an hour and a half. Flew from Philly, Atlanta, from Atlanta to Chicago. I had a dating app on my phone, BLK, Black.
Oh, black?
Yeah, it was popping, right?
Niggas, all right.
When I
At
left,
least one of us uses black.
Yeah, bro.
when I left Philly, I forgot that the app was on and tracking my location. When I got to Atlanta, it picked up the fact that I was in Atlanta, and then when I got to Chicago, I turned my phone back on. I had 70 women that had initiated contact with me.
Why?
Which of those 70 women do you think would get to dictate and tell me what I can do with women in the market? I had been in one city for an hour and a half, and I had landed and got in the car in Chicago. That was 6 years ago. What makes you think the overwhelming majority of women have any leverage over telling me what to do? And now, again, I'm not a millionaire. So if almost 80 women are matching with me, choosing to initiate contact with me, just by me getting on a plane and landing and then getting on another plane and landing
Are you
with having
happily
no...
married?
Yes, but the point that I'm trying to make is I don't think that y'all understand what this young lady, Sunshine, was struggling with is this is why it's so important to not kind of go off of just that initial feeling of I'm going to do what I want. I don't have to need a man. I don't need to change anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we say your leverage is effectively gone at 24.
That's what I was trying to explain to her. Is like
The leverage is gone.
like the beauty is common, and that's what men care about. Okay,
Men
Beauty-
only care about beauty. Only.
that is the
You're
main
wearing, like,
commodity that men
Starting
care about.
point.
Yeah.
It's a starting
So
point.
who's gonna push your wheelchair? Like, let's say you get paralyzed
I mean, I like
tomorrow.
makeup,
One of
but
the
I don't
10
always
bitches that you're seeing. No,
Well, statistically
I don't
speaking,
think
actually,
so.
yes. Actually, statistically speaking, yes. Actually,
So you have to think
But-
long term.
but
Like,
yeah.
who's gonna push your
but
wheelchair?
actually, statistically speaking, one will. But the point I'm trying to make is that the
She's
main
your
thing that
number
men look for is beauty. That's common. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. The things that you guys look for are harder to find because women's
But-
standards are higher.
But you're saying, okay, you're saying that the main thing that men look for is beauty.
Yes.
It's a
But in a
starting
way
But
point.
then we were just talking about attractiveness for men. So
Mhm.
are we also talking about the physical attractiveness?
Our handsomeness does not go as far. Okay, here's the thing. If I'm an ugly man, or
Fresh.
or average looking or whatever,
Women fall in
Fresh.
love with ugly men. Like,
this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Fresh.
But that, Chris, stop, bro.
But
I mean,
An ugly man, right, can make up for his ugliness in other ways. He can make money. He could be charming. He could be charismatic. He could be funny. He could be famous. He can be a good person. He could be polite. He can be charitable. There's many ways that a man can make up for being ugly. But if a woman's ugly, it's over. She's not even gonna. The guy's not even gonna want to talk to her if she's not attractive first. You understand? At least a man can make up for his lack of low sexual market value.
Women can also make up for that.
No,
what?
I mean, I've seen women that are not the best looking being. Is that? Why are you making that face?
Is that common? Is that the exception to the rule?
I never said it's common, but it happens.
It all goes back to the boobs. You want to see them natural, but
I don't know.
You just told her not to get them.
I think it is more common for an average woman to be with a high earner, an average-looking woman to be with a high earner, because she's gonna take more than what a supermodel pretty girl.
Well, I tell girls all the time.
Wife,
I tell men that are high earners to get more average girls, 6 to 7s. You don't want to get like an 8, 9, 10, because these girls tend to come with problems. But they're gonna have side chicks that are 8, 9s, and 10s.
But those don't matter. You're just a side chick. You're not benefiting. Who cares? Anyway.
I'm loyal to one man.
No, I'm just telling you what it is. Like, look, if you want a guy that's going to be more faithful, that's going to have no other women, get a more average man. That's fine.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's not true. You can have a completely high value man, higher than yourself.
Who?
My ex, for example.
You're single.
Yeah, I said my ex.
Yeah. So
why aren't y'all together then?
Yeah, why?
To be honest, domestic violence, and I told you that in the beginning.
Because he wasn't high value.
I'm sorry?
He wasn't high value because it was domestic violence. He punched the shit out of you, or like some like verbally shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
I don't want to get into it, but as far as being, I'm not gonna tell you like what he did to me, but
he wasn't high value.
Yeah, if you're punching chicks, bro.
I don't think you should down a situation.
But I'll be damn right that he doesn't put his hands or scream.
You were a friend, right?
Yeah, any dude that's punching girls is not higher status, bro.
Or because of girls, so you know,
not higher value. Look,
I don't see you respecting women.
Yeah, I don't. And I'll explain what I mean by this. Yeah, I don't.
Exactly.
And here's the thing. This is precisely what
I said, nobody's going to push your wheelchair.
Here's the thing. You need to listen for 2 seconds before you just like respond. You just listen to respond. When I say I don't respect women as equals, and that's precisely how you want it. Because if I respected you as an equal,
how I want it at all.
Listen.
That's not how I want it at all.
Well,
everybody just needs to go back to the traditional way of a woman being a woman and a man being a man.
Chris.
But you want 10 women at once, so it's not going to happen to you.
Hold on. Okay, you just said you want a traditional relationship, right?
Correct.
You do understand that a traditional relationship is inherently unequal?
Yes. I do understand that.
Okay.
I am not trying to be equal.
I don't respect women as equals. Why? Because I understand traditional relationship dynamics. I am the leader. I am the dominant force.
Understood,
so
but you said you don't respect women. You didn't.
Let me finish what I was saying. I said I don't respect them as equals because that's not what they want. You guys don't want an equal, and you just said it yourself. You admitted, I want a traditional relationship. A traditional relationship, by definition, is not equal because I have far different burden than you do. So we are not equal by any means of the
I wouldn't want to be equal either.
So then what are you mad about?
Wait.
I'm not mad. Who's
I don't respect women as equals. That's what you want.
You say you disrespect women, but you got 10,
I said
20,
I don't
30.
respect them as equals. That's what I said.
Disrespecting them. But I get the status of the whole like.
That's not disrespecting them. That's actually respecting them even more so because I understand their limitations. If me and you were dating and someone broke into the house, I would be disrespecting you by saying, "Hey, I need you to go fight them with me."
I wouldn't be with you because you got 10 bitches. Which means you're not a good man.
This is a hypothetical. Can you use your brain for 2 seconds and get out of your...
It's not hypothetical.
Get out of your emotions for 2 seconds.
It's not reality.
It's not reality.
Hypothetically, again...
It is.
It's not.
It's not.
Oh, yeah?
No woman wants to be in that position where they're competing against 10 different other women.
You guys are so fucking dumb. You can't even go into the hypothetical where we're not talking about 10 women. I'm talking about...
I'm listening to what you're saying.
Listen for 2 seconds. You guys are so goddamn triggered about 10 women. Let's assume I'm monogamous to you.
Okay.
So then let me have 10 guys.
Okay.
No.
Let's assume that makes you a whore. Anyway, let's assume we're in a monogamous relationship. Use your brain, ladies, and think for 2 seconds and just think and listen. Monogamous relationship, traditional relationship. I'm the breadwinner, you're at home. So motherfuckers break in. I tell you, I need you to come fight with me. That's not fair to you as the female. That is not your job. I'm going to tell you to go hide in the fucking closet. I'm going to go get the guns and I'm going to go deal with the problem. You're going to call 911 and stay in a safe area. Lock yourself in the room. It would be unfair. It would be irresponsible. It would be evil of me to tell you to come fight with me because that is not your job. Guess what? That's not me treating you like an equal. And that's precisely what you want. You want me to be the one that's going to be on the front line and deal with the problem while you stay in safety. We are not equal.
Heard.
That's what you want.
That's not what I want.
Oh, you want to go out and fight with me? You want to go out and shoot these motherfuckers with me? Yeah.
Hell no.
I have a
Exactly.
twin brother, but I'm not going to war.
sorry,
Men got drafted, not women.
So then I'm giving you the inequality that you want.
That's fine. I don't want to
is
be
it-
equal with you.
So what?
So what the fuck are you bitching about?
I'm not bitching
Myron,
about
like,
anything.
this
You're
is
just
why
not a
I
top
wanted to
tier
crash out
man
at
with
this.
10 girls.
No,
Like,
this
it's
is kind of
just
funny though.
You're still stuck on the 10 girl shit.
because
We're
it's
way
just
past
not
that.
value. Like it's
That's
just
that's way we're way
you
past
keep talking
that.
about women and respect women. Honestly, I have nothing left to say.
Look, he's rich as fuck. He can do whatever he wants.
It's not. Yeah, I mean,
I'm